From the farms that feed us, to the oil fields powering our future, to the businesses and innovations shaping tomorrow, Uganda's economy is always moving. Let's dive in and explore the rhythm driving our growth. Welcome to the Blue Pulse.
We've been for the last probably 15 years trying to get this sector into production, and finally we're here. This year, starting from July, we should have production of crude oil start. Now that is in many ways going to influence or push this growth that we are talking about. At the government level, the target is to grow the GDP by 10% in the next 15 years. And we are part of that story of how government sees, envisages, and plans to achieve this 10 times growth, tenfold growth. So how are we tapping into the economy? We are part of the engine that is driving the growth through the production of crude oil. But as a national oil company, we're a business, and so we see opportunity in this growth. Our focus is largely in the downstream segment of the sector, so petroleum products, refining and sales. So for the next about 4 to 5 years, we've secured $1.2 billion to invest downstream in petroleum storage terminals. You may know of one called Kampala Storage Terminal. We're going to invest upwards of 300 million in that terminal, and we start construction this year. We start the process this year. We have a terminal in Jinja Storage Terminal that has been operational since the 1970s. We're going to expand it, revamp it, connect it to the lake. So we're going to spend about close to $20 million in that particular space. And then we're looking at the product, the logistics system that brings in petroleum products into Uganda. Our largest source of products is, of course, beyond East Africa and beyond Africa, but Kenya contributes a lot to our transportation systems. And so we think we should invest in Kenya to make sure that we manage our logistics, improve the efficiencies, as well as make money from that side. So we are considering participating in the KPC, Kenya Pipeline Company IPO. We shall make a decision, we shall announce at some point, but that should give us, when the decision is made, if made, a stake in the Kenya Pipeline Company. And as you are aware, petroleum products in Kenya are largely transported through a chain of pipelines that are owned by Kenya Pipeline Company that terminate on our border with Kenya in Eldoret, close to our border with Kenya in Eldoret and Kisumu. So we'll be part of that system. But additionally, we want to get to Mombasa and see if we can do some work there in terms of managing our logistics. So we are heavily investing as a company, not just for strategic reasons, but for clear commercial reasons, that as the economy grows, the demand for petroleum products is going to equally increase, and we project between 10 to 13% growth in the downstream market demand. And so we must tap into that market, we must expand it, we must ensure that security of supply is improved in the country, and tap into those revenues that are driven by the growth in the market. So we've said this before, and we continue to say that when $12 billion are invested in an economy, every segment of the economy should be able to benefit. And how we benefit is, first of all, getting knowledge. What is this investment about? What is being invested into? What services and goods are going to be required? What skills are going to be required? And then we position ourselves as individuals or as companies to supply services and goods. So what we have told the community, Ugandans, is that oil and gas requires services and goods from each segment of the economy. So you actually don't need to close your shop and start a new oil and gas business. You just need to position your business to supply oil and gas, because that resource, that service, those goods are required by the oil and gas sector. And our conversation have sort of yielded too close to our expectations. As we speak today, I think about $2.2 billion of the investment has gone to local companies, to Ugandan companies and Ugandan individuals. We have nearly 90% employment rate for Ugandans in the sector, and in both management levels, mid-level, lower level, technical, so all the segments of employment. But the refinery investment is coming, $4 billion. We are expanding and opening up the petrochemicals space, significant business there. So we still encourage Ugandans to position yourselves to tap into this resource. The government has put in place a law that gives priority to Ugandans, priority to Ugandan goods and services. So that means that even when you go into competition, you have a leg up. Government has already pushed you forward. And we encourage Ugandan businessmen to be interested in the sector and to participate. And if they have questions, come to us. Come to UNOC, come to Petroleum Authority of Uganda, come to Ministry of Energy, ask questions. We shall address them and support. And I'm sure through Stanbic Incubator as well, and we've seen this facility to support some of the businesses. So I encourage Ugandans to really find and participate in the sector.